what are the coping mechanisms that we can use, that we gave the guys, that I use, that can help us, because there are 4 other areas which can actually help us with this. So I want to go back upstairs into the hypno room and I'll tell you all about what they are. So this is it, part 5, the final one of this 5-part series. Remember, this was a monster vlog. It was like 40 minutes long, and it was all about us going into the prison, HMP ISIS, and talking to the prisoners and the prison staff about mental health. Now, if you haven't caught the other 4 videos, then make sure you go and catch up on those. But on this one today, I'm going to be giving you specific tools that I use, that we give our clients, and that we gave the guys in the prison to help deal with their mental health on a day-to-day basis. So, enjoy part 5. You right, guys? What are you doing?
Making a movie.
Ooh, making a movie. I wonder what sort. A good one, hopefully. Not a rude one. Oakley dokley. So, medication is just one part of it for me, okay? For me, when we go to the doctors, they will give you medication because that's what they're there for, right? If you go to a surgeon, they'll want to cut you open. If you go to a psychiatrist, they'll want to talk about it. So when we go to the doctor, they're going to give us meds, but that's only one part of it, because the meds will help the symptom, but we need to manage all the other stuff, all the stuff that we can do on a daily basis. For example, the first one, nutrition. What we feed our body with, we are. So if we're feeling anxious and we're having caffeine, high sugar foods, which we know give us a buzz, why are we having them? It's just going to make the situation so much worse. I remember I used to be a massive Pepsi addict, okay? And as soon as I cut that out, whoa, my mood came right down. And I was able to balance it out nicely. I wasn't so high all the time with it all. The other thing that we need to be really mindful about when it comes to nutrition is not turning to food or alcohol, right? And the reason we do this is because what we want is instant gratification. We want to get out of pain and into pleasure. And somewhere in our psyche, we have this kind of tendency to turn to food or turn to alcohol. Now, did you know that the only reason you do that, do you know what actually happens? Because when you're feeling crappy, when you're feeling anxious, think about your breathing. It's all upper here. And when we eat, when we drink, we eat, we slow our breathing. Try eating some food and shoveling it in your face. I did a Facebook Live once where I shoveled a load of Cadbury's buttons in my face and I was going, and I was trying to eat. You can't do it. You have to slow down to eat. So that's a really good little tip there, and that's why we do it, because we're changing our state, because when we breathe, we become calm. Having a good balanced diet where we cut out all the processed food, we cut out some of the processed sugars. I'm not saying cut out fruit and all that kind of fandangle, cut the sugar stuff. I'm talking about eating a basic, healthy, kind of diet. That is going to help you massively. That's one part. The other part is physical exercise. So being able to actually move our body. Now, I'm not talking about going in the gym and sweating it out on no pain, no gain and all that kind of stuff, because when you're depressed, everything is lower. I can't lift as heavy in the gym, I can't run as fast, I can't walk as far, because my whole body slows down. So we have to not be hard on ourselves. That's the first thing to remember. And a lot of people don't know that. And essentially as well, if I'm in a mania, I'm going to do a HIIT program, I'll go through the roof. I did Insanity, that one with Sean Williams, or whatever his name is, Sean J, and I did that for 10 days and poof, sent me through the roof. I was so unwell. I was like, 1 o'clock in the morning, Baz, I want want to go for a run. And he was like, no, you're taking some meds and you're actually going to go to bed, because I was just like, wow, do you know what I mean? So we have to be really careful when it comes to physical exercise, especially if you've got bipolar. But if you've got anxiety or depression, do you know what the best thing is? Going for a walk. 100%, putting some relaxing music on, going for a walk, doing some yoga, doing some Pilates, whatever it is, get your butt out there, get some fresh air and go for a walk. The third one is about lifestyle management, and this is huge for me, because sometimes if you have bipolar or you've got anxiety, it's all about stimulation, the amount of stimulation we have in the day and how it affects us the next day. So when I come to this, about stress management, so planning your week, so if you're working shift work, whatever, make sure you've got adequate time to sleep. Sleep is so important. Look at your sleep environment, okay, and make sure that's a good place. So it's all about looking after your lifestyle and about looking after yourself and managing your stress levels. So for example, book a holiday. Have a few months and then make sure you book a holiday and you've got something to look forward to. You don't need to go on holiday, but just have a week's break. Make sure you have time to rest and relax. The other really good thing for managing our kind of lifestyle is what Barry and I call bookending, and we got this from one of our mentors. Because if you look at any bookshelf and they've got bookends up, why are they there? They're there to hold up the books. And bookending is where you can have an AM routine and a PM routine, and it basically holds up your day. And you can have anything you want in this AM and PM routine. They can last, I have an ABC one. So my A1 is like 2 hours, my B1's an hour, and my C1 is like half an hour. But yours could be an hour, half an hour, 15 minutes, whatever it is. But it's about you bookending your day so that you know you're going to start with a positive and you're going to finish with a positive. And whatever happens in the day, it means you have more control over things because you set your mind up. When we wake up in the morning, we're always asking questions. What time is it? Shall I have a wee? Do I have a bit more time in bed? Is it going to be cold outside today? Is it going to rain? What should I have for lunch? What for breakfast? We're always asking a question. But sometimes when we're in a negative space, when we're in an anxious space, the questions that we're asking are not the best ones. They're very negative. Why am I down? This kind of thing. One thing that we do is we get our guys to ask morning and evening questions. We get them to answer those questions along with their AM and PM routines. So they can write down the duration of what they're doing and they can answer these questions. And these questions will basically help set them up for the day. Things like, how important is it that I live in the present day today? How will it make me feel and why is it important to me? And it's just asking those kind of questions to propel you forwards. The last little bit is about thought management, managing your thoughts. Because we have like 70,000 thoughts a day, but we only choose a certain few to pay attention to. So being able to manage our thoughts is really, really important. And we do that again with the questions, but we do that again by simply trying to live in the present moment and actually saying, whoa, what is going on here, and applying a bit of logic. The other way you can do that is through gratitude. Now, a friend of ours, Simon, he was in Afghanistan. He had both his legs blown off. And he told us this story. He said when he was in the hospital and when they were trying to deal with the negative side, they said to him, for every one negative thought you get, you have to have 3 positive thoughts. And he said, sod that, I'm not doing it. I'm going to have 5. And those 5 were all about being grateful. Grateful for the small things, right? Grateful for the fact we can get water out of our taps, that we've got shoes and socks to wear, we've got clean underwear, the sun is shining, I heard the bird today. All these sorts of things we neglect, and they're really important things, really, and they're the things that help me get through when I'm feeling crap. For me, I see my bipolar as a gift, because it's a gift that enables me to give back to you. So every time I go through something rough, it gives me more inspiration to give back to you. And that's how I see my mental health. One last thing I want to show you is this. And it's a really good talking point because sometimes we don't know how we feel. And one of my mentors, Doc Voice, he gave us this and we modified it. We have a choice in life. We can either approach it through fear and doubt, or we can approach it through courage and trust. 9 times out of 10, we all seem to live here. Frustration, anxiety and depression. This is where we live in life a lot of the time, right? We very rarely spend our time over here. So sometimes this is a really good talking point, and you could have this between you and your partner, you and your work colleagues. And if you're having a bad day, what's up? I'm feeling here. Okay, what's going on? This happened, that happened, da, da, da. It's a really good talking point. And there's questions, again, you can ask with this one. Questions like, what can I learn from this? What is this going to teach me? Why is it important to have this come up in my life? What positive meaning can I get from the situation now? And it doesn't need to be anything massive. It can be small things, but it's just ways of pulling you forward and pulling you out. Because no one else is going to do this for you. I know that sounds harsh, but they're not. You have to be able to do this for yourself. And so they're just a few coping mechanisms. And if you want this, then please message me or leave a comment below with your email address and we will get it out to you. Right, before I go and I summarise this kind of vlog for you, because I know it's been a long one, I really thank you for staying and listening to this, and I really hope it's helped you. 2 more coping mechanisms. This jar is what we call a win jar. And every day I think about what I've won at today. Maybe it's I brushed my teeth. Maybe it's I got out of bed. Maybe it's I put a pair of clean underwear on. Or maybe it's I had a hug from Baz. Whatever it is, you put your win, you write it in here and you put it down. Then every week you can pull it out. And you can see what a good week you've had with the small things. Trust me, the small things matter. The other thing I've got is this. Now this is the Worrinator. And this was bought by my PA. And what the Worrinator does is, if you have a worry, you write it down on a bit of paper, you unzip his mouth, and you shove it in there. You zip it up, and it's gone. And then what happens is, you can then go back a week later, sit there we go. And what you can do is you can open it up, you can read what your worry is and realise that in actual fact, there was nothing to worry about. So guys, I really hope this has helped you. I hope it's been good for you. Maybe you've got something from it. Maybe you understand depression and anxiety a little bit more. If you want a copy of that coping mechanism that I've put there, then please pop your email address below or message us at rocksolid@rocksolidforlife.com. That's rocksolid@rocksolidforlife.com. I'll put it here. And it would be great if you want those. I'm more than happy to send them over to you. Guys, that's it. That is part 5, and that's the final one of this series about us going in to HMP ISIS and talking to the prisoners and the prison staff. Now, if you missed part 1, go back and watch it. If you missed part 2, go back and watch it. If you missed part 3, go back and watch it. And guess what? If you missed part 4, go back and watch it. I really want to thank you guys for actually taking the time to watch all of these, because I know they've been quite talking head and there hasn't been that much visual stimulus. So thank you so much for hanging in there. As I said, again, if you want those bits and pieces, then please email us and we will send them over to you. So if you like this vlog, give it the thumbs up. And if it really tickles your bits, then please subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you on the next vlog.